let's talk about it. You guys want to talk about Arslan Ash's tier list? Or you going to talk about how he's been trying to shame my legacy? He's trying to destroy my legacy. He's trying to put me in the retirement home. Let's talk about it. Here's the thing. And here, all right, I'll be so real. His tier list, I don't really care about too toughly. Tier lists are tier lists. They're opinions. It's okay. Everyone has them. I don't think there's. I'll say the only thing I think there's objective. I think there's an objective top 4 in this game. I think there's an objective top 4, and it is Nina, Yoshi, Drag, Alyssa. I'm surprised Feng is in S. That surprised me. Like Feng is number 5, and I'm surprised that Jin is number 3. My tier list goes Drag, Nina, Yoshi, Alyssa, Jin, and that's what a lot of people kind of say. Some people put Feng in there, but like I don't think Feng is top 5. I think he's probably top 10, maybe top 15. I think Shaheen is an S character as well, potentially. I think it's his tier list, so like the strengths are ordered how he sees fit, right? But I think Shaheen fits in with those characters in S. I think Alyssa does as well, and maybe Brian and Law. Maybe Brian, but definitely Law fit in there, and I'd maybe move Feng down to A+. Again, now what has shocked me, and considering near the start of the year, Arslan put Hwoarang in bottom 10 or bottom 5. Hwoarang is now A+. Hwoarang is a top 11 character because he says his order. It's in order. Hwoarang's a top 11 character. And I can't get behind that. I can't get behind that. I think Steve at number 2. I think Hwoarang and Steve here, like, they're looking around like, we're not supposed to be here, man. We're really not supposed to be here. Because I think Hwoarang's stronger than King, Kuma, Ling, Reina, Lily. I don't think he's stronger than Paul. I think he's a similar strength to Paul. I'd put him in the same tier as Jun and Heihachi, perhaps. I think Eddie is a lot stronger than people give him credit for. Kazuya, he should be in the A+ as well, maybe the A. But generally in Pakistan, they don't rate Mishmas very highly. They do very well against Mishmas. So in general, they don't rate Mishmas very highly. But I do think Kazuya is very good at this point. I think Leo's kind of low. And I think Asuka and Lee in trash. Asuka, Lee, and Azucena in trash is throwing me for a loop right now, honestly. Like, Qasim Mir is still playing Azucena in Pakistan. I don't know if anyone is playing Lee in Pakistan. And they definitely don't have an Asuka in Pakistan at the highest level anyway, right? Because generally that's how Arslan's tier list kind of goes well. Like, that's why I think Steve is so high, because Numan's in Pakistan and probably the best Steve player in the world, and he's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. At the start of the game, he was winning shit when people were saying Steve is bottom 5. Well, Steve players were saying Steve was bottom 5. So I think he was winning shit. He's still doing very well. He will be at Tekken World Tour Finals next week on the regional leaderboard. Like this, I think that's why Steve is so high. Like, generally in Pakistan, they rate characters highly when they have a lot of experience against them, and they can tell. So you can see Steve, for example, like Arslan's obviously playing Nina. They have Sajawal playing Yoshi. Who plays Jin outside of Devils? I know Atif plays Jin, but I don't know if he's been playing a lot in this game. Obviously, Dragon, we got Atif playing. I mean, Atif plays most of. I think Atif plays everyone. Literally plays every character. But yeah, my question is, who is the Hwoarang in Pakistan? Because that's normally how Arslan does his tier lists. It's based on someone he's played against a lot in sets, so he's played them a lot, or there's someone doing one in tournaments in Pakistan. That's normally how they, because I remember when Kunimitsu first came out, Arslan said Kunimitsu was like B tier. Was like very low, like not a good character. And then Arslan picked up Kunimitsu and started winning. I was like, okay, Kunimitsu's that good. So again, opinions change over time. Like again, he said Hwoarang was like bottom 10 at the start of the game. Now he's saying top 11. And I need to know why. Because Hasan Naruto has been like the Hwoarang guy in Pakistan for the longest time, but he's been playing Dragunov in this game. He's playing Dragunov. I know Jinrang is over there as well. I don't know if he's been playing and competing and doing well. I know Arslan played Hwoarang himself earlier this year, but I need to know what's going on here with this Hwoarang placement. Hwoarang could be B. On this tier list, I think Hwoarang and Steve, I think if I was to change this to my own preference, I think Hwoarang and Steve would go in B. No, I would put Hwoarang in, I'd put Hwoarang in A, and I'd move Lily up to A, Paul up to A, Leo to A plus, Leo to A, and Reina to A. Maybe Jun as well, I don't know. And then Azusen and Asuka and Lee have to come up. They have to. They're struggling for breathing for air down here. Like, this makes no sense. But yeah, I'm very confused by the Hwoarang placement. I need to understand it. But you know, here's my thing, right? Because again, I didn't even say anything. I said no words, just question marks. Just question marks. And then I got a whole lot of engagement. This is the life of a Hwoarang player, bro. I swear to God. Also, yeah, Jin above Dragunov is insane. I think that's insane. Yoshi and Nina are the other top 3 characters, so sure. But like Jin above Dragunov to me is crazy. But anyway, I didn't even say any words. There's people like, I think Hwoarang placement is legit. He's not wrong. Where's the confusion? Lol. Very good list and stuff like that. It's like there's one guy who's like, you're so carried by Hwoarang. Better tier list than yours. You're so delusional if you think Hwoarang shouldn't be up there. Wait, this guy is a one follower. Ain't no question marks about it. Hwoarang is cheap. Maybe you just suck. Like, all because of question marks, bro. This is the life of maining Hwoarang. You can't question someone else's opinion at all. I can't have an opinion, or else people are like, hey, you play Hwoarang, you can't say that. I can't question an opinion because I play. Like, what am I supposed to do, bro? I just to sit in the corner and not interact. I mean, I just think Hwoarang and Steve look so out of place. I think if you moved Hwoarang and Steve down, the tier list would look more accurate to my tastes. Again, tier lists are opinions. It look more accurate to my taste. But I just think Hwoarang and Steve better than King, Victor, Kuma, Ling, Reina, Lily, Paul, Heihachi, Kazuya, and Leo is insane. And Lee as well. I think that's insane. I think that's crazy. And then obviously, like, because again, he didn't leave an explanation as well. He just said, this is it. Here's my tier list, and it's gone. He's off in the wind. You just have. I just want to know. Like, even Edge was confused, bro. Like, why is Hwoarang A plus? That same guy said he's carried. What carried now, guys? What carried? Why is Hwoarang A plus? I just want to know. I actually just want to know. I feel like the placement has to be based off the 10 frame launcher, but he legit needs it. I don't think he needs 2 jab counter hit. I don't think so. You could genuinely take that away, and I don't think it would be that. I think maybe the character would move down slightly, but I think he'd still succeed. I don't think 2 jab counter hit is that important. I think it's very good. It's very strong. I'm not downplaying how good it is. It's a 10 frame counter hit launcher in Heat. But I feel like you could get, because I've won so many games without it. Like, I can go very far in a tournament without a counter hit confirming it once. But I guess also the threat of it being there does also play into your hands as well. But yeah, I feel like that is, because that's probably the strongest thing that Hwoarang has. 10 frame count, because again the combo does like 100 damage. I'm gonna do a video later on talking about that. Every character needs to be nerfed in Tekken 8, because I think there's a nerf for every single character in this game. For me with Hwoarang, it would be the scaling on flappy kicks when he gets a counter hit when he's in Heat, because the combo does like 100 damage. I would nerf that probably. Like, it does so much damage, bro. Like, that's one thing at 100% nerf. It should be scaled. How do you nerf Panda? Same nerf to Kuma, the wall combo. They both get that shit taken out of the game. But yeah, like, the more I look at it, the more confusing it is. Like, Claudio above King and above Ling. It's in order, right? So this is literally, he says this is order. He says this is literally order. It's in order. Like, Feng number 5 at this point in time is strange. Alyssa at 6. Alyssa is normally number 4 on most people's tier lists. Like, she's in the top 5 more often than not. I think Shaheen's kind of low. You know, Shaheen below Claudio. I'd put Shaheen over Feng now. I would definitely put Shaheen over Feng now. I think you can play. I'd rather fight versus Feng than Shaheen. I think I understand the game more versus Feng than Shaheen, because I think with Feng, at least you can move. I think against Shaheen, moving, you don't really, it's not really an option. Down for 1 tracks one way, down for 2 tracks the other way. His lows have good tracking, and then he has forward 2-3 for a 12-frame punish. That's just, you have to guess. This is the most forced mix-up in the game. Yeah. Brian, I think, is okay. I'd probably put, like, seeing Ling down here when you've got, I don't know, I would put Ling up here near Brian, bro. I think Law is a top 10 character. But Hwoarang 11 and Steve 12. Chat, would, in your opinion, would this tier list change if you just moved Hwoarang and Steve down into A? Do you think anything would change? Like, they'd still have the same positions, but if you move them down into A, would you still, would this still look the same? Would less people have issues with it? Like, they're in the exact same position, but they're just in A as well. Because again, that is about where I'd put Hwoarang on a tier list. Like, in my tier list, I would have made another tier between, like, I think it was A+ and A or something, or like S and A+. I would have made a tier above the A, or whatever the one most characters were in, and I'd put Hwoarang, Kuma in there, probably Kazuya. Actually, I think Kazuya was in my S. But yeah, I think there would be another one like than that. I think Victor's super good right now. I don't think people are talking enough about Victor, but I think Arslan does very well when he plays against Victor. Like, he almost always beats Farzin, and it's very rarely close. Oh, I think, like, people are saying, I know Joker said Kuma's top 10. I know a lot of people, I know the Germans have a lot to say about Kuma right now. I think Kuma is such a borderline top 10 character right now to me. I don't think he's top 10 just because the characters that are better than Kuma are great all the time. Kuma's just good and then amazing when he enters heat for that period of time, and again, because you can do that, it's not like that's locked where you can do that every single round, and you are going to get that every single round. Like, Kuma, literally, to win with Kuma, the blueprint is very simple, because the backdash is good. This is kind of how Rangchi won Tekken World Tour the year he won it. Was it 2018 with Panda? He would just backdash, create the most minute whiff punish with twin pistons, and then he'd win the round off that. In this game, you backdash, you whiff punish with twin pistons, take him to the wall, heat burst, do the spike combo into booty, then the heat 50-50, and you've won the round. Like, I think Kuma has the simplest formula for winning in this game right now. You know, like, I think all characters can do it. I think Lily is another character that does that very well, but not as strong as Kuma. Launch, take to the wall, heat burst, does the flip over with the while standing move, is a while standing full crouch move, does the flip over into feisty rabbit. Now you have to guess mid launch or the low for a guaranteed follow up for a lot of damage. Or I think it wall splats at the wall, because it's a counter hit. No, it doesn't wall splat at the wall. If you counter hit, it does a tornado. It's a counter hit launcher. So both options could wall splat, and then you're dead from there. But I think Kuma is like the simplest route to victory when it comes to like, it's the simplest like formula. I get this one launch, I take you to the wall, I do my combo, does half life, I've heat bursted, I have a heat mix up, or I do electricity to chip you down, I do heat smash, all this chip damage, you're one hit, I just need a poke and you're dead. You know, I think very few characters do that like Kuma in this game. Well, actually, Ling does it as well, because Ling has the forwards 2-1 into the spike, then the flip over, and then she has the back turn mixed up. You know, actually, not all characters do it. Never mind. All characters do it. I'm gonna shit myself. This is Tekken 8, actually. Literally all characters do this now. Now that I think about it, literally all characters do it. As I'm looking through, like, all characters do this, bro. Well, Tekken 8 is a game, isn't it? But yeah, like, Lee bottom 3. I don't know. The Hwoarang one is the one that sticks out to me. But again, I'm not allowed to say anything about it because I'm carried, and the tier list is better than mine. I like the fire emoji as well. I really like the fire emoji. That's hard, bro. And this is the thing as well about people's opinions, which is funny, is that he's like, ain't no question marks about Hwoarang is cheap. Like, no one is debating Hwoarang's cheapness or how hard he is to play against. That is not what tier list is based on, unless this is secretly a cheap character tier list. If we're doing the strength of the character, if you're like, Hwoarang's cheap, but you've got Ling here and Kuma here and Lily here and Mr. Warrior's Instinct here, like, we're talking about cheapness. Like, why are they down there then? Like, let's get a grip. You know. And I just suck. Guys. You know, I just suck. That's why. But yeah, I don't know. Top 11 Hwoarang is strange, and I wish there was an explanation. I just need to know, man. I just want to know. You know, it's like you're just anchored. That's true. I'm just anchored. I'm just anchored by Hwoarang. I want to know, why is Hwoarang and Steve next to Alyssa, Claudio, Shaheen, Brian, and Law? Why is Hwoarang just below Dragunov? I don't understand. I need to understand. I don't understand. I gotta know, man. I actually have to know.
Palmer, Bellingham, Saka, Tony, Trent, pressure. What pressure? Pressure is for tired. It's a different generation. They don't feel it. Push up. How confident were they?